Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor. I am Sanjay. We are learning Laravel 8 framework tutorial. This is our part number 3. Inside this video session guys, we will understand about default landing page what we have installed the Laravel 8 in the first video. Now if I back to browser, this is the landing page what we have installed. So inside this video, we will see that what is the route and what is the view file. Is there any controller involved in this landing page? We will understand about each basic things. And also, this is our blogging website called onlinewebtutorblog.com. Inside this website, you can find blog articles with different categories. Inside this blogging website, we have different articles with good contents. Now, if I back to editor, in the last video, we understood all about the folders and files of Laravel 8 directory structure. Now we need to understand that when we run PHP artisan serve inside this terminal, we are getting this URL as the development server. This is the development URL. Now here is the URL. And while opening this URL, we are getting this landing page. So this is the question that where we can find the code of this view file inside directory structure. So in the last video, we understood that all of the website means routes configure we will do inside this routes folder. So we need to start or debug applications from this routes folder. So go inside that. Here we have called api.php, channel.php, console.php and web.php. So from these files, we need to first find that what is the file which is responsible for that route. So we had discussed that for the website, all the routes configuration we will do inside this web.php, and for the APIs, if we suppose build any APIs, then we need to configure inside this api.php file. For our console commands, we will use this console.php. So as we know that we are running a development server of a website, so we need to open this web.php file. So inside this web.php, we have a route configured. As we can see, route, this is using a get method, and inside this we have an anonymous function which returns a view file. Here as we can see, we are not seeing any controller involvement. It means this is a closer route because directly we are calling a view file inside a route by the help of anonymous function, so it is termed as closer routes. So this is welcome means the view function returning a view file, and this is welcome. And in the last video also we had discussed that if we want to create any of the view file or the application stores all the view files inside these resources. So inside this folder we have a CSS folder, JS folder, lang folder and a views folder. Already we had discussed that this folder is going to contain uncompiled files like sass, less, CSS and JS files, as well as it is going to contain all about the language files if we are developing a multi-language site, and also all the views files of application will be stored inside this views directory. So here we have a file called welcome.blade.php. .blade.php is the template extension. This is blading template syntax. So here we have the name called welcome. So only the name we need to pass inside this view function, and this is the helper function which is going to return the contents of this file. Now if we open this welcome.blade.php, press Ctrl B to hide our left sidebar. Inside this we can see we have a HTML element. Inside this, we have used some syntax of Laravel to print something. Inside this, we have a head tag, we have a meta tag, title, and several. If I scroll down, here we have a body. Inside this body, we have a div which indicates all about for the routes for this login and registration button. It is also checking that by the help of these directives, it is also checking that if we are logged in or not logged in. If suppose we will log in inside our application, then it is going to open a URL of the home page. Now if we scroll down inside this file to see all the contents, so here we have a content called documentation. Now if you go and search about the documentation, we can see here we have a content. Now if we want to change something, so let's do some changes here to see that actually this is the file or not. So documentation of Laravel. Now if we save, go and reload this page, and as we can see that successfully now it is reflected inside this front end landing page, so it means we are on the correct page. So how we have debugged the application flow, we need to go inside first, go inside this routes folder, go inside this web.php. After going through this web.php, now we are landed on this welcome file, and this file we have inside this resources folder and views directory. So in the next video, we will create a controller inside this app, http and controllers folder. We will create a route inside this web.php, and we will make a very small view file inside this views directory. So after combining this pattern of route, controller and view file, we will create our first program in the next video. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching and have a great day.